Okay. Why we need to understand the moving average? Okay, the moving average is found as an indicator, that we need to see the changes. Okay, the changes of trend, the changes of the line, the changes of the positions of the moving average line. So moving average is actually being used overall. I think that most of you understand or already seen in the chart that the line, okay, you know, when you see the moving average is a multiple of line, okay, that pass through the candles, all right? So I give you an example, like, okay, so I don't put the indicator yet, so I just want you to see. Yeah? So this consider like is the MA line is look like this, okay? It pass through the candle. So why we need to see this line? So we need to see this line because we want to find the relationship of the average over price, okay? Average over price, okay, in certain days, okay? So people always pick up average, moving average, okay? They have some certain numbers of days they used to use the average. What is the average? Average is like this, okay? I go back to the basic mathematics. So I show you, let's say today price is 0.5, okay? And then tomorrow, let's say 0.6, okay? And then plus 0.7, okay? And then 0.8, okay? So 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, okay, let's say 0.8 also. So they multiply, so they add up all, okay, and divide how many days they've been counted. All right, let's say counted how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it divide by 5, okay? So we call, okay, you may have some certain, if you count, you may have the value, okay, the value is, okay, good, is very helpful. Thanks, bro. You always fast. Okay, 0.618. It's 0.6168, 0.68. So 0.68, okay, is the end of the candle. It's always stay at the end of a price. It's move along with the price. Okay, when you see the candle end up with the MA line, the MA line, if the MA line equal with the candle, normally it close with the candle price. All right, so when you see the line inside the candle, means that the currently price now still in the average. Okay, nothing changed maybe. It's hard to change maybe. That's a concept. Okay, because it's not out from normality. It's not out from the average. If you see that, what is the average, what you call? So when you see there's something we call the average, it's like these people is like that for the few days. Suddenly keep changing. It also goes to the mathematical things. So this goes to like, normally the average is 0.68. And then suddenly the price is moved up from the 0.8. So it will trigger something. So this is basically understanding of a moving average. Okay, so we know that when the price break out from the moving average area, so it will direct or give a sign to us to be more focused on the price action. Okay, so far so good. So we know that the price is about to give us some sign that the changes of a trend, for example, the changes of a direction, for example, the changes of the buying interest, for example, the changes of the selling interest, for example, based on the relationship with the line, okay, and the currently candle. So we know already that if there is a different change of a way, moving average and candle, they give you some information of the result. Okay, so now what we do now, okay, by add up like this is called a smoothed moving average. Okay, we call this smoothed moving average. It's calculate smoothed. Okay, don't have any additional weighted by some data. Okay, let's say this is 0.6 is a SMA. Okay, SMA. All right, now we covered about what is the SMA. So SMA is a smoothed moving average. Now what happened to the EMA? Why people are looking at the EMA? We already have a SMA for what? So why people pandai-pandai go to the do EMA? So after they found some weakness on the different purpose of a SMA, okay, they study, okay, they study the price action. They found maybe the different, okay, they have a different with the smoothed and the exponent moving average. Okay, so basically the EMA is come from SMA. The data is come from SMA. So let's say the SMA is 0.68. So it's a base data for EMA. Okay, how we're going to show? I'm going to show you the formula. So I just go through the formula, and I want you to know exactly the what we call the reason. Okay, they put what in the formula so you can know, oh, exponent is like this. All right, okay, remember 0.68, huh? All right, so 0.68. So when it comes to the EMA, all right, so they use the SMA as a data. Okay, so they need a weighted. A weighted is like the, what we call it, in Malay, we call it pemberat or pemala, is it? We call it something that amount need to be adjusted from this value. Okay, yeah, base, base, okay, for SMA. Okay, the reason I talk later, so we go to the formula first. Okay, so before we go to create the EMA, they have a calculation for finding the weighted value. So to find the weighted value, okay, you begin. This is a mathematical for just for your knowledge, okay, for your knowledge, for your observation. Maybe you can observe this formula. All right, 2, okay, is divide, okay, is divide by numbers of observation. So it divide by SMA. It divide by SMA, okay, SMA. All right. Okay, and then SMA plus 1. Okay, so when you divide 2, okay, divide by 0.68, for example, and we try to plus 1, right? SMA, okay, yeah, correct. SMA, the numbers of the days, sorry, the numbers of the days you counted. Let's say you counted on the 5 days, so you're going to have 5 days. So 5 add up with the 1. Numbers of observation. Wait, all right. Okay. So 2 divided by 6. So we have a answer. .33. Okay. 0.33 is the weighted value. Okay, it's the weighted value that you need to put in the EMA formula. All right. So now we go to the EMA formula. All right. So EMA current EMA equal to all right, the current price. Okay, so the current price is, let's say 0.5, 0.9, okay, and then multiplied, okay, multiplied by 0.33. Okay, this is a mathematical thing, so I just need to show you. But basically, we're gonna discuss more the difference between SMA and EMA. All right, so add up with the yesterday EMA price. So last EMA price or EMA value. This is the use the current value, right? So we need to observe the previous value of EMA. So we call that previous, okay? Previous value, value of EMA, all right? And then close, right? And then 1 multiply again 1 minus 0.33. Okay, so that is the formula we want to find the EMA based on the 5 days. All right, basically on the 5 days we counted on the 0.6, okay, 0.68, and maybe the value of the EMA going to be like maybe I observe, okay, maybe on 5 like that. Okay, it's not doesn't mean that it's going to be equal with the SMA. So this is the value of the EMA. So people who find out, okay, why we need to do the EMA. Okay, it's actually based on the purpose using the EMA compared to the SMA. All right. So we talk about the difference now. Okay, what is the SMA? What the EMA? Why we when we want to use the SMA? Why we want to use the EMA? So now we're gonna talk about the different. Okay. SMA, okay, is called slow response. Sorry, a smoother, smoother calculated. Okay, smoother calculated the average. All right, and as I discussed just now, is smoothed calculation just like that. Okay, if you 5 days divided by 5 days. Okay, compared to the EMA is exponent. All right. So next is a less. Okay, SMA is a slow response. Why we call this slow response? Because it responds to the people that read. Okay, the price changing between the MA line and the candlestick. They say that the price action, okay, is hardly to see the direction if the SMA line are around the candle. Okay, so if we give a slow response to the readers, okay, to the trader that read the SMA, so in certain time, for example, okay, SMA normally is used for objective trader. Objective trader. So what is an objective trader? So objective trader is the trader that already has the breakout price. Understand? They already have a breakout price. So they want to just set a trading plan. Okay, let's the people that use a signal. The signal come and then the signal show you the breakout. So the breakout people, okay, still have time to do the trade plan because it gives us slow response. All right. So the objective trader, you must know. Okay, everyone must know we have a subjective and objective trader. So later we go. Let's say, who gonna use the EMA? Okay, after this. So objective trader is more focused on people just set a trading plan. This is the example. Okay, objective trader, they use the MA line. Okay, okay. This is the resistance. Okay, this is the resistance. So when the MA line, touch, okay, when the MA line touch, for example, they use this breakout data alert. Okay, sudah breakout, so kita kena set a trading plan. So they set trading plan, entry dekat mana, TP dekat mana, where to entry, where to take profit. So that's an objective trader. Compare, later we discuss about the EMA. So next, about the EMA. So sorry, SMA. So SMA is late giving the changes, all right, of the changing trend. Okay, for example, I give you the example. So I pick up the So I pick up the indicator for those who want to use. Okay, for those who want to use. Okay, this one is, please write down. All right. For those who want to use the EMA for free, okay, you can find EMA lines. Okay, EMA lines. Okay, for EMA lines. Okay, for EMA line. All right. So now we're going to talk about the SMA line. SMA. Okay, SMA, I have my own ratio dynamic chips. So we see the different. Okay, this is the EMA and this is the SMA. It's giving a lead of the changes of the trend, for example. Okay. So maybe the EMA is too much. So I'm gonna use the simple one. Exponent moving average exponent. Okay, moving average exponent, just one line. Okay, you can adjust. Okay, you can adjust which one. So now currently use as EMA 9. Okay, I'm gonna give an example of a late change trend. So I'm gonna adjust here. How to adjust? Go here, adjust how many input. Okay, let's say you want to put 9. Okay, let's say I'm going to put 60. Okay, 60. All right. Okay. So if you see here, this is the EMA. Okay, this is the EMA. All right. So this is the purple one. Okay, is the SMA 60. All right. So EMA 60 is more sensitive, more close to the candle. EMA, when you calculate, is more close to the candle. So SMA is quite far. All right. So when something that triggered, all right, so triggered, for example, this level of price is already have a breakup. Remember, one of the information that we need to know, if the candle touch, okay, EMA touch a candle, have a trend change. So it become a uptrend. All right. So the position of the EMA and the SMA is different. It's not same. Okay. But we cannot take that intercept of the EMA SMA. Okay. I don't have yet about the data that when the SMA intercept the EMA is bring something like a changes of a trend, for example. We don't have that. So I just there is a no relationship, okay, between the SMA or EMA in the interception. Understand? So when you see interception, that you cannot say that, okay, we have an interception of an EMA and SMA, so it might be triggered something. So you cannot do that because you see they have nothing to change. All right. So they bring nothing here. So when you see the EMA, it's a faster changing of a trend compared to the SMA. All right. Okay, let's let this one. All right, the position of the MA. This is the SMA. Okay. And then this is the EMA. EMA is more close to the candle compared to the SMA. So EMA will trigger first. You see, we will trigger first. Oh, it's a cross candle already. So compared to the SMA, SMA is a late response. So the late response become like, oh, the SMA now only give an effect of a cross price. Compared to the EMA already arrived first. Okay, the SMA only the price drop just detected. So you have a different based on these changes. You have a understanding for these changes. All right. Okay. For now, okay. Normally for SMA, it's good for those who want to set up a trade plan. Like I said, the objective trader. Okay, where to entry, where to TP, where to cut loss. Okay, based on the SMA. Later we discuss about that. So now I just want to give an explanation the difference between EMA and SMA. So SMA, okay, basically we know that It cannot be SMA can be the support and resistance. Okay, like we can see here, the support of SMA is 0.370. So if you want to use the EMA, the support is right far, for example. Okay, compared to the certain position. So we cannot use the EMA for your trade plan. So normally SMA we use for a trade plan. Okay, entry, okay, and TP. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, so each of SMA and EMA, they have a what we call the pro and cons. It depends on people who are using it and the time frame you want to using it. Okay, so go to the EMA. EMA give a fast response, right? Give a fast response. Okay, more sensitive. The EMA is more sensitive to the price. So dia lagi dekat dengan candle. For those who are do the FIFO, is very dangerous. Okay, this is the difference. I changed. This is the MA5. Okay, everyone see this is the MA5. All right. So this is the MA5 line. Okay. Now I change this line. Okay. Let's say I change this line into 5. EMA5. Okay. Now you see it's more close. Okay, to the candle. All right. For those who are doing FIFO based on the EMA, is quite difficult to find the rebounds area. So most is the price able to give information based on the ESMA rebounds. When the price rebound on SMA, it will have a better rebounds compared to the EMA. SMA have a better rebound for those who want to do the FIFO. So in my class in KBS, I always teach how to do the FIFO based on the changes on the MA5. When it drop to MA5, okay, and then buy at lower and sell it at the certain level of a price until it enter mainly in the candle. So this is the FIFO range. All right, this is the FIFO range this is 1 hour chart. I go to show you 5-minute chart, 5-minute, 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart. SMA much, yes, SMA much safer to buy on dip. All right, so it's easy to see, compare. I want you to understand the different. Kenapa susah pakai EMA? Why we not using EMA? Why it's so hard? Actually, for those who are pro in forecasting, have you ever heard about the EMA 200, EMA 650? The normal of the EMA numbers they found in forecasting. So for those who are doing the forecasting, especially, for those who are doing the forecasting, they use the EMA, but not the shorter EMA. Later I give you the list of the EMA numbers of the EMA that famous, for those who are trade using the EMA, so you can refer time by time. Okay, can you, people doing a FIFO 5-minute, can you see that, in 5 minutes, how it reacts? All right, mean that the price, EMA price is more sensitive, more giver us to trade very risk. When you remove the EMA, when you remove the EMA, you can find it very easily to to trade. Because when this rebounds on the SMA5, it will rebound directly. Okay, so it will easy to read compared to the EMA. That's the difference. Okay. So the conclusion here is, all right, for those who want to use EMA, use it for the forecasting. Okay, EMA used for forecast. Okay, SMA used for trade plan. Okay, let's say you want to do the intraday, you use the SMA. If you want to do a forecasting, you use the EMA. So EMA will give a better sign, a better forecasting that the price will have certain changing of the trend. So normally I don't really taking the intercept of an EMA changing of a trend, but basically they have, okay, let's say that EMA5 intercept EMA10, they give a downtrend. So normally I don't see people use that. So what I see here is only use the SMA to do the intercept. All right, let's say I put here, okay, use for interception. Okay, use for interception. MA10 intercept, MA5, it will give a bearish. All right, so MA5 intercept, MA10, it will give a bullish. So use the SMA, we don't use the EMA. EMA is just for forecasting. Right? And then so that's all actually for different using the EMA and SMA. So basically, if you want to use the SMA, okay, you use for your trade plan. I believe here most of you is a daily trader or intraday, is it? Or if you have a mixed stock, let's say one of two stock you use to swing, okay, that's a different. Okay, you can use that for EMA. So if you're using the intraday, as an intraday, okay, you are the intraday, you use the SMA line for intraday by using 1 hour chart. So for those who are intraday, please use 1 hour SMA line to set up the trade plan. All right. Now, I'm going to talk about the function of a SMA line. Okay. Okay. Based on this, we left about the EMA and SMA now. We don't want to see anymore the difference, as we know that EMA is for people who do the forecasting. You not do the forecasting, right? You based on the breakout. So for those who are do a forecasting, you use the EMA to do the forecast. So SMA for those who are doing the objective trading. So this one, for example, Syscorp, all right, Syscorp. Can you see the positions of the MA line? Okay. So this SMA line is become the support line. All right. When you see the SMA line, okay, this is the MA20. So when the price drop, it will bounce back. It will sure bounce back again and retest again. Okay. And become the support. All right. When the MA line, katakan the MA line di atas, like this, first. All right. Let's say the MA line is above. So this MA line, it become the resistance. Okay. So when the price below the above the SMA line, and then they become the support. It's a quite strong support compared to the candle. candle support is not strong as resistance, is not strong as a SMA. Why? Because SMA calculated, all right, more than this level of price. Let's say MA20, it calculated 20 candles for 20 days. So it must be stronger than candle. Also goes to the resistance. Then where is resistance? At SMA resistance and average, moving average as a resistance. So moving average as a resistance must be considered to become more stronger resistance compared to the candle resistance. Apabila kita nak TP, when we want to set the TP, take profit, we must consider the SMA line first, not a candle. All right. When we refer to this, and we know that when it's break the SMA line resistance, the what we call the pressure, okay, mean that the price, the pace, PAAC, pace, movement of the price is more higher compared to the breakout from candle. Normally, breakout from candle, okay, if there is no buying pressure, they will break out one bit. So if the MA line breakout, when it's once breakout, normally it break out more than that. So that's the difference between candlestick resistance and SMA resistance. So you need to understand the difference. So kat mana nak TP? So basically see the SMA line. So everyone know where to find the SMA line for free? If you guys don't know where to find the SMA lines for free, or everyone know already where to find it? Can I have answer? Don't know. Okay. So actually, I give a previous in previous training I given already the source of MA. So never mind. I give you again. Annotation. All right. So KLSC for SMA. All right, can also. So if you have a source, as long as SMA, it will become a SMA at all. It doesn't change it to the something else. All right, but the way that the indicator gives you the pattern, okay, may be hard for you to understand. So I suggest one SMA line that quite well to use, okay, easy to understand. You go to the I clear my dynamic chip first. All right, so go to the FX, write down the SMA by Vita. We have a by Vita. Okay, this one, SMA by Vita. Okay. It's a free tool. Okay, SMA by Vita. So you need to adjust based on my recommended. Okay, so now you have to adjust. Now it's 10, 50, 120. All right. Okay, so now we need to change. Go to the setting. Okay, I'm using a MA5, MA20. This is the intraday setting. MA10, MA20, MA60. Okay, MA60. If you feel this line is the ugly line, and you need to change it, the pattern, you can change here. Go to the setting, go to the style, and you can change here. This is an opacity. You can make it dark. right? So you can have a better view or understanding. All right. So this is okay, like this one. When you use this one, when you pick up the syscop, for example, okay. So now the MA10 now become the support. And now the MA20 become a support, and the strongest support is the MA60. So when the price drop, it dropped with at the bigger support. So which one is more strange? Kenapa dia strange? Kenapa? Okay, resistance ni pun ada beza. They have a different. They have a different. But this one is MA5. MA5 as a support also weak compared to the SMA10. SMA10 also weak compared to the SMA20. SMA20 also weak compared to the SMA60. So now, based on this SMA line, they have the class of the strange of holding the candlestick or the price action. Bila ke bawah, dia lagi susah dia nak tembus. Bila ke bawah, dia lagi susah dia nak tembus. So MA60 normally rebounds happen. When the price drop, they drop, okay, they drop, somewhere they drop. Okay, when the price drop, mean dia akan rebound balik. I said MA60. Because MA60, it counted 60 days average of a price. So when the price drop more, so like I said at the beginning, bila dia berubah daripada kebiasaan, tapi it change into the wrong direction, means that change it into down direction. So it will become something we need to take action before it become worse. Compared to the candlestick. Candlestick just how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 support. You see? This one how many support? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This support is 60 candles average. So it's the most hardest candles support and resist. The support also goes to as a resistance. All right. Can we refer to different SMA based on our risk and appetite? Sure. So based on your risk appetite, let's say you want to change into the SMA, remove drawing. Yeah, I remove drawing. First, I remove this one. So let's say you want to change the SMA. Okay, this one you want to use SMA8. SMA8. Okay, SMA. Just say you want to use SMA8. The lines is already changed. It become lower. Okay, 15, for example. Okay. It become lower. The more numbers you add, the lower it will become. All right. So to look at the numbers, this is very important too. You must be in the position of a famous use number, average, because other people are looking at the SMA line, the trader, the bankers, okay. Most use the similar range of SMA line. Okay, they also use SMA5, but for those who are independable trader, right? They have their own skill on SMA line, for example. They want to become more familiar with the numbers. I want to put 8. I don't want to put 5. I want to put 8. It's up to me. I own the risk. This is up to you because you can refer this with the candlestick. The understanding, the response with the candlestick is still changed It's still not changed, it's still same. Okay, so now you find that SMA10 is more lower, so it will become less sensitive with the candlestick. So let's say you change to the SMA5, so it become more sensitive. Understand? All right, default setting for swing, okay, or is there better setting? So for swing actually, for swing is a look like for a trend to a trend, for a bearish to the bullish. Is it, Stanley, what you mean? From a bullish trend until to the bearish trend. So bullish trend to the bearish trend, normally in active stock, they have not so much time to wait. Maybe maximum on, for active stock, what I'm talking about, the active stock, maybe have a 2 or 3 months. So based on that, for swing purpose, is the MA20. SMA20. Okay, if you want to use the SMA20 for swing, EMA for detection trend. For the detection trend, EMA 50 and EMA 200. I don't remember the stop. Last stop is up with the EMA 200. Let me go to the top glove. Okay, now you see the top glove. All right. If you want to find the, I remove the drawing. Right. If you want to find the changes of a trend, you go to the day chart. For swing, please go to the day chart. All right. So now, if you refer to the top glove, all right, if you refer to the top glove, if the MA 60 above all MA line, the confirmation of a bearish trend. Okay, MA 60 when above all the SMA line, MA 20 dekat bawah, MA 10 dekat bawah, MA 5 dekat bawah, is a confirmation. Confirmation of bullish. Confirmations of bearish. Okay, confirmations of bearish. Bila kat sini, and then we know that, okay, this is a bearish. Bearish. Confirmation bearish. So when it's intersect by MA20, it's a sign of bearish. Bila intersect MA20 first, MA20 first at the top. So in this case, which one is the MA20? Okay, a bit different with mine. Somehow it become more confused. Okay, wait. Okay. Now you see the MA20. Okay, MA20 now, this phase, okay, this phase is the sign of a bearish. This is a confirmation, bearish. Memang confirm bearish trend. All right, compared to this one, give you a sign. Alamak, dah MA20 dekat out the top. I need to prepare to exit somehow before it going to worse. So you need to exit first based on the MA line. All right. Okay. So now you know the function, the other function of MA line is to detect the trend changing. So one of it is MA 60 taking over all the MA line. So it becomes the bearish. So back to the question. is, this is most best setting for swing also. Okay, if you want to add up for forecasting, you can add up with EMA. Okay, you write down EMA 50 and EMA 200. EMA 200 is the best, most best and wide use usually in the trade. Okay, for those who want to change, okay, want to see the changes. I go to add up. Here is the MA 200, for example. All right, MEMA 200. EMA detection is early compared to the line. Okay, EMA 200 detect early. All right, the bullish. Okay, so because it's more sensitive, it detects early. So for detection, and as which EMA easy to read for beginner, MA 200 and EMA 200 and EMA 50 is always being used to detect the rebounds or the trend changing. Okay, that's a EMA. And then when you see the price at EMA 50 or EMA 20, you should monitor the price changing. Please write down now EMA 50 and EMA 200 is for forecasting when the price above the EMA 50 or EMA 200, it will give a big impact on the price changing. Okay, it will give impact on the price changing. Faster, continue, faster than SMA line. All right, faster than SMA line. That is for detect the trend. So for trading, nak masuk entry, nak masuk EP, nak masuk TP, nak set TP, we use SMA. Clear? We use SMA to see SMA 5, SMA 10. Okay, okay. We look out the SMA 5, SMA 15, SMA 20, SMA 60 is a swing that max is 3 months, especially for 2 or 3 months swing. All right. So MA20, when it rebounds on MA20, the trend is still on. Okay. So MA20 and MA60. MA20 is to see the sign of a trend still sustain. Maksudnya, kalau kita nak check, or you want to check the trend, masih sihat tak trend tu? Okay, you want to see the trend changing, we see MA20. MA20 masih lagi intercept, masih lagi intercept. When it become like this, they no good anymore. So the setting for Stanley 5, 15, 20, 60 is good for intraday and swing. FIFO is good for all. For swing, what I say for swing is not more than 3 months. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 months is the best to use this setting SMA. For trade plan, bila kita nak entry, we want to entry. For detection, we use the EMA, EMA 50 and EMA 200. Mestilah kita nak detect lebih awal kan? Intraday good for what TF? Normally in my class, I always say that 1 hour. Okay, 15 minute. Okay, 15-minute breakout. We use a 15-minute breakout. Intraday. Okay, I bagi sikit tips for intraday. For those who want to do the intraday, Okay, for those who want to do the intraday, you find in 15-minute breakout. How to find the 15-minute breakout? This is an example. All right. Okay, I go to the top glove. Okay, 15-minute breakout. When you see, macam mana, what is the istilah? What is the name of a breakout? Macam mana orang cakap tu breakout? But if people asking you, what is a breakout? And sometimes you don't know how to answer. Bila harga naik lah breakout. That's the non-educated answer. So what is that? Educated answer is a break from the previous resistance. No matter how much is break, how much the break was, it's as long as break, so it's break above the previous resistance. So when you 15-minute you see have a break, so you don't want to be late. Or alamak, dah break, dah boleh masuk ke tak? Can we still enter or not? Maybe if break from the MA, break from the previous resistance, we feel afraid that we if I enter, maybe the price going down. If I not enter, I will miss up FOMO, for example. So you go to the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart is more relaxed. Okay, more relaxed and more. We look at the last which area we mark. Okay, here. Okay, please mark the breakout area. So the breakout area is here. Remember, on 10 a.m. Okay, breakout on 10 a.m. So we go to the 1 hour chart. So we see that 1 hour chart, they still have opportunity based on the MA5. So MA5 now, okay, still sustained below the candle. What is the meaning by below the candle? All right, later we discuss. So I want to answer the standing question first. Okay, so in intraday, please trade using 1 hour chart. Detect the breakout first in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, 1 hour. 15 minutes, 1 hour. The intraday time frame. So in my class, I will focus on, like the first class I always teach. In weekly pay also, I teach about the time frame setting. Okay, remember the time frame setting is to build your trading objective. So to build your trading objective, you need a trading style. Apa tu trading style? Trading style, what you do, like want to do FIFO, intraday, BTST, or swing. So you're gonna define yourself where and when you want to put the money and how long you're gonna keep the money in the market based on the time frame that you have. So when you use a right time frame, let's say you want to do a FIFO, you're not going to use day chart to use a FIFO, because the FIFO, the day chart will take you story of a single candle, 1 day story. If you want to do a FIFO, you're gonna use a 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart for FIFO is very nice. Okay, let's say 5-minute FIFO. 5-minute FIFO, the price is sustained above the MA line. So you can still able to catch the price. 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, and then 5 minute going to break the SMA. So you add Z. You wait back on here, rebounds on MA5, and then you catch up, entry here, and you entry and ride again. Under 60 minutes, which is FIFO. All right. Okay, now I want to give you a more understanding what exactly meaning, which area in the area term of SMA line. Okay, so what we call that above the MA5. All right. Okay, so this area, okay, which I highlighted now, the price is above average 5. Understand? When the price cannot sustain on above average, it will break down MA5. Dia dah masuk bawah pada MA line. Dia dah masuk bawah daripada harga average. So, bila current price break down from the average price, it will sign something. Alamak, dia dah bawah pada harga average. Mesti ya ada selling pressure. We must think like that. We must think logic. Okay? Think that first before we go to the news. We go to the something that not concrete to believe. We must go inside on this understanding first. You see the changing of the price now drop on the MA5. Okay, I will keep first because the MA5 still okay. And then I will keep first, never mind. And then suddenly you, because of your waiting, now you see the price now, the average. You see 2 candle here on MA10. Alamak, dia dah turun lagi lah average. It will bounce back from average 10 days. And then we go to the 20. Oh no, MA20, the candle below the MA20. You see, can you understand how to read SMA line? Okay, so that's why I said it becomes the resistance. Did not break from normal, from average. It's very hard because this is a MA20. So when it breaks, it will give the best impact. When all people see that it breaks MA20, and people will key in into the CDS to enter the price. Okay, clear? All right, so that is the average. Okay, use this free tool to save your money, please. Before you're going to ask, okay, other people where to exit, where to entry, please refer these free things, okay, based on your time frame. If you are swing, you go to the day chart to monitor the SMA line. Okay, like this. If you see MA 10 or MA 60 still below, I think you're not gonna cut first because you know that MA 60 is very hard to break. All right. So you know, oh, tunggu the MA 60. If break, I cut. So you still have a place to rely or trust. So not going to be blinding, see the chart. All right. Alamak, mana nak exitnya? Okay. All right. So refer to the candle resistance, refer to the candle support before you exit, and double check again with the MA line. Okay, when you see this combination, you will be secure. Your trade will be secure. Just a simple understanding and need a practice. Okay, before you go to the understanding of SMA line, you need to understand the candlestick. I hope that for those who just joined today, I already given the videos for the first and second class, which is I covered time frame and the candlestick resistance and support. I hope you can review that for your future trade plan. Before you entry, you must see this is very important because we're not talking about the a simple understanding that alamak, at the MA20, okay, MA20, you don't feel the as what will give the effect, what the effect the price will get if hit the MA line. Compare the people who understand, absorb the knowledge of MA line, EMA and SMA. Okay, they know they will take a chance if they have a chance to enter base monitoring of EMA and SMA. All right, so remember, all right, the changes of a MA line indicates the trend change. Okay, intercept. EMA 4 lines, right? What is the other two setting beside 5 and 200? Okay, I will give you EMA famous setup here for shorts. For short trade, for short time trade. Okay, EMA 12, EMA 26, EMA 50, and EMA 200. Okay, EMA 12 and EMA 26 is a short time intraday or a short time swing. Maybe swing for all contra. You can use these two. So EMA 50, EMA 200 is more forecasting or to find the best rebounds over changing trend. Okay, clear? All right. So we covered already about the SMA line, how to get it free. I repeat that again. Okay, today we covered about the different EMA and SMA, how it different with the formula. And then we covered how to draw, okay, how to find the tools. Okay, I repeat back again. Okay, for those who want to find EMA line, go to the EMA 4 lines. EMA lines. Okay, EMA lines. Okay, 4 EMA lines. Okay, and then for SMA, go to the SMA by, okay, SMA is by Vita. Okay, by Vita. All right, SMA by Vita. So these two free tools you can have to monitor. Okay, now I promise you the next thing is the for FIFO intraday, R and S line must cover how many candles? Okay, for R and S resistance and support line must be covered how many candles? What you mean by line covered in this candle? Mean that the line passed through the candle for FIFO. Okay, if your FIFO, all right, if the candle pass, all right, to monitor, to exit, bila dah low, they don't have above the average. Okay, I always take it about 2 or 3 candlestick. 2 or 3 candlestick. If it's still sustained on the candle number 4, I exit. 2 or 3 candle monitoring precondition you to exit. Number 4, please exit. All right. So when it's still sustained, say okay. That's one for FIFO or intraday. All right. And then I promise you the visible range. 4 candle at speed. 4 candle at speed plan for FIFO or swing. This one for FIFO. This one for FIFO using a 5 minute. Using a 5 minute. right? Using a 5-minute, right? Okay, now it tested. Rebounds, MA5, up again, and drop, rebounds back again, sustain above, never touching the SMA5. Okay, and then it rebounds at once, still can hold, and pass once, above it again, rebounds, pass again, and this one is the calculate. One, still keep. Second, still keep. This one is at Z, but still tested. Okay, if you want to exit, it's up to you. So now, then number 4, back to intact. We want to see the number 5. So back 4 intact, exit. Okay, number 4 intact, exit. 1, 2, 3, monitor. All right. This is not really fast. This is a 5-minute. So each candle gives you story of a 5-minute. Now is the cost of you to monitor, the cost of time. So FIFO is great if you're doing as a full-time trader. Okay, if you're full-time trader, all right, so you using this method is really good to do the FIFO. Okay, if you attend my FIBO class, I will give you a technique that you can TP without really monitoring this SMA. Do not rely with the SMA 500% because you already set the target in Fibonacci. Okay. All right. So do you have any question about the SMA and EMA line? We have a time. We need still have a time. I will give a numbers of stock that you might interested to see tomorrow. Okay. Before that, what I promise you another 3 things. I always I can set up for next class for FIBO first, and then after Raya we go to the VR. In summary, FIFO 5-minute is best, intraday 15-minute a day swing chart. Yes, full day. That's a time frame. Okay. If I will give you the video of intraday to you. The setup of intraday, I directly send the video to you. Okay, you look up back again. That one is very important. Set up the trading plan and the time frame. Okay, thanks for the summary, Goldie. Thanks for the summary. Intraday, 15-minute, 15-minute and 1 hour. 15-minute is a breakout. 1 hour is the trade plan. We want to trade entry or TP because it's intraday. If you entry 15-minute, you still doing a FIFO. Okay, so intraday you change into 1 hour is the best. All right. Okay, now another free stuff. I always give tips in free. So normally I use a TRL. So everyone know in the group, people ask me about the TRL, and so on. Okay, finally I found one interesting tools that's similar with the TRL, but not really accurate. No, it's I will forward the videos. For those who attend tonight, I will forward to you the last 2 videos. Right? Okay, don't say orang lama, please lah. It's an experienced guy, right? I give you 2 videos. All right, intraday's the first one is setting the trading plan and time frame, objective of trading, and so on. That one, and the second one is the resistance and support. Okay, I will give for those. Just claim with me. Okay, If I'm not sending, just claim with me for those who attend tonight. All right. Okay, and then okay, normally I'm using this one. Have you ever seen this one? This oh, sorry. It's in this. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Wah, ada 3. Okay. So normally I use this, right? This is the accumulation of buying and selling place, right? TRL. So in the trading view, they give one similar indicator that equal with this TRL. All right. So there will be no reason you fail after this. You need to practice only, yeah. Okay. All right. So I give the SMA, EMA, and I give this one. Only the volume ratio is still not free. Okay. Remove a drawing. Okay. All right. I remove first. Okay. So where is it? It's in here. Go to the volume profile, visible range. All right. So now you have the accumulated. So the highest is the TRL. Okay. So the highest area is the TRL. So you see, when the price is above this highest accumulated buy and selling, it becomes the support. Okay, it becomes the great support. It doesn't mean that great is great support because it is most strong compared to MA and candlestick. Okay, so this one. So where is the second place? So second place. Where is the second highest? Here. So this area is an accumulated support. So the price now, where was the price? The price now start in the most accumulation price. So when you do the TRL, also equal with the same range. So this one is the free tools. Before you entry, make sure the price is above this accumulated. When you want to TP, make sure you take profit below the accumulated line. I don't say that all accumulated, if the most accumulated area only. Understand? So when you have a most accumulated area, mean the accumulated price with the buy and selling, so the price is really hard to pass compared to MA and candle, because this range, a visible range, goes to 100 candles. Is it visible range only for pro plan? No, you can have it if you just a basic user. If you don't pay to trading view will give you for free. All right. But dynamic chip is more easy to see. Okay, more easy to see. So this one, for those who are basic trading, just trade can use it. It doesn't appear in my basic chart. Oh, I don't know, because only in invited script is a paid. Others is able to be obtained. Okay, visible range. You can try back. Okay, you can try back. Not in basic, no. Oh, I'm not sure. So you must subscribe TradingView at least. All right. So visible range, remember. So at least you not subscribe with the indicators monthly, so on. So it depends on why you subscribe the TV. Okay, I give you explanation a bit. Okay, when you need a live data, it's good for trade intraday, for example. So why not you just subscribe 1 month, maybe 60 ringgit. Okay, for pro, you can use it, right? At least. Visible range not available for basic. Okay. Or Mr. Ravi have it? Mr. Ravi, do you have it in your trading view, your free trading view? Oh, okay. And then there's one, maybe have a setting, setting that you need to see. Maybe you have to check back again. All right. Okay. Okay. After we covered this thing, remember the price position is very important for this. Basic plan can't subscribe. Maybe at least pro, I think. Pro. Subscribe. Yeah. Okay, remember this one, price above. So this is accumulate. So this is good support. So when the price below, this become a strong, very, 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 very strong resistance. And don't do entry on the highest. Don't do the entry on the highest price, highest level of price. Make sure above. Okay, make sure above from this range. Yeah, for free, it offer you 3 indicators only, can be fixed in the chart. All right. Okay, now time has come. Okay, so all right. Tomorrow, okay, this is the history. Yeah, you know the banker chip creator, the KG. Okay, I'm not selling his name. He's working with me. All right, he's currently working with me, and we combine the technique. Okay, that from filter from the turtle and the VR volume ratio filter. All right, we filtered the stock based on VR, based on the turtle system. So we combine together, and I will be produce my own alert. Okay, my own alert soon. Okay, so my alert will be minimized, maybe have a 10 or 20 stock per day, that's all. But the highest quality that don't have a fake breakout. So this list is what I observe that I want to put tomorrow. Okay, you can take a look. Okay, ACME, Adventa, Care Please. Okay, Chuan, this is my swing purpose. All right, this is my swing purpose. Jack, JAG, MSM, Persona, Revenue, Sanichi, SDS, Ceiling, Syscop. One, ala. Wait, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 for intraday for tomorrow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you copy the list or not? How to copy, how to filter by color? Can you teach me? I'm not really Excel person. Maybe Francis can, I take tuition with you. Excel. Click number 1 and the left, okay? Oh, this is funny, yeah? Filter. Filter by color, cell color. Filter. Filter from no. Okay, again. Filter. Okay, I try back again. I try back soon again. Never mind. Just take this. Okay, ACME, Adventa, care please, JAG, okay, like Aventa, Sanichi, and Ceiling. All right. Okay, we're gonna discuss about the stock. Is this carry or not? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Adventa, Sanichi, and Ceiling. When you understand the FIBO, you will evaluate the stock very easy. Okay. The okay, max TP. If you not go to intraday, you will go BTST, swing, max TP, 0.340. All right, if you see intraday, 1 hourly chart, well, 0.340. So day chart still healthy for Sanichi. Ceiling. Ceiling, we're gonna take a look. Okay. Sanichi still have a room to go. That's why I bring up to the intraday. Okay. Intraday not going to give you 15 or 20 bits unless it's correct. But maybe can help you to find a better profit with the less risk, right? It's already past the major resistance, and the next resistance is here. It's only tested on 0.168. So the TP will be area 0.575. Okay, max, maximum, right? Maximum. What I say is maximum. So your job is monitoring with the signal. If you subscribe with the KBS, if don't, just monitor normally. Okay, if a break and taking chance because the VR value. I'm taking filter with the VR value and some filter with the total system. So we combine together that VR 1.618 still observation the BTST. The BTST stock, the BTST stock. All right, I will please copy again. So if everyone say done, I will close. Okay. All right. ACME, Adventa, care please, JAG, MSM. Let's take a look. MSN. Okay, remove drawing, remove my remove indicator. I'm gonna install mine. Dynamic chip. The VR Pro. Okay. MSM, is it? MSM. We're going to take a look at MSM. MSM. Okay, MSM. Max TP 1.860. Max TP. Okay. Whether it's swing or intraday, it happened max TP. Next TP is 1.760. Right? SMA setting is 5, 10, 20, and 60. 5, 10, 5, 10. Okay? 5, 10, 20, 60. Candlestick pattern. Volume profile. Oh, sorry. My battery stream. CD Pro. Dynamic chip. Okay. Break MA. MA what? This one. So tiny line. MA5, MA on the MA60. On the MA20. This one MA20. It tested on MA20. So stock will be good. All right. Okay, guys. That's all for tonight. Okay. So I hope you have a better knowledge now. You can ask me in setting. You can ask me directly if you don't understand. Okay. Don't keep it. All right. I want you to be good reading in chart. Okay. I don't want you to be a millionaire. I want you to be a good reading chart first. Okay. a good reading chart and fast reading chart. Don't waste many time in reading chart. Okay, don't spend so much time in reading chart. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see with that seems like our friends holding for a long time. Is it? Okay. Now, with that, all right. You see here is the TRL. Okay. Now is exit the trend line. Have a resistance. Okay. When it above, okay, it will go up to the next resistance. So now dangerous or not? Okay, let's look at the volume. The volume is still lower. Remember, we have a price analysis and volume analysis. We cannot see the chart 100%. We need to see the volume analysis. VR analysis. For those who don't have VR, they can simply go to the FX and type volume. This is a raw, volume is a raw measurement from volume analysis. Okay, so you see the volume is decreased. Okay, it's stuck under this one. So when how means that the answer is it needs to break with the volume. The position is still good for the stock. Right? The position is still good for this stock. Only need a volume to break the line. Okay, guys. All right, that's all for tonight. For next week on Sunday, you want to learn about volume analysis, VR or FIBO. If you want to attend, you can suggest me on PM me. So next week I will do a FIBO again. VR maybe after Raya tax. So FIBO, okay, FIBO extension. I will cover all. I will cover all FIBO types. All right. I will cover FIBO next week before Raya, right? Before Raya, still have time. Raya what time? Raya 13 or 14? 13. Yeah, still have now 9, huh? On 9. Okay. Okay, that's all, guys. I will send the videos, okay, for today, for your review back again about the SMA and MA. Okay. All right. Thanks for attending. Bye.